Good morning, everyone. We will start this practice on our back. Go ahead and set up as you would to come into a bridge pose. We'll take a couple breaths to begin to land, and then we'll take a couple rounds of dynamic bridge. So feel where the back of the head lands into the floor. Place the arms down on either side of the torso, grounding back through the shoulder blades, the shoulders, the arms, making them as comfortable as they can be in this position. And for now, if you'd like, allow the knees to knock in so that we're not using much strength, much effort to hold up the knees. As you exhale, feel the navel draw back toward the spine, toward the floor. As you inhale, feel the natural lift forwards and upwards of the abdomen. As you exhale, feel the navel draw back towards spine, towards floor, maybe anchoring it back a little more, pressing the feet to the ground to do so. Keeping in mind as we go through our gentle backbends practice that the core can still be engaged while we take our back bends. Knowing which areas of the spine are easiest to bend into and which ones may be more difficult. Putting a little more awareness and emphasis into the places that are difficult, instead of just wrenching into the spaces that we know to be a little easier, like the lower back. Setting an intention or maintaining your intention from our first two practices. Keeping with our slow breath throughout the practice. We'll ground the palms, ground the arms firmly into the floor. Take the knees back to hip width if they're not already. And as you inhale, raise the hips and raise the arms until the arms land around the head and the hips reach their highest point. As you exhale, release the arms, release spine, release hips back to the floor. Inhale to raise up, dynamic bridge, raise through hips, raise through arms. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, release. We'll do this once more. And lower. Hug the knees into the chest. Keep the left knee into the chest. Inhale, extend right leg out. Flex the right footprint away from you. As you exhale, bring right knee back into the chest. Left leg, inhale, extend out. Left foot flexed away. Exhale, bend left knee back in. We'll do 2 more times each side. Right leg, extend out. Exhale, right knee back in. Left leg, inhale, extend out. Exhale in. 1 more each. Hugging both knees into the chest, come up into a tall seat, either rolling to one side to get there or rocking up into our seat. Crossing the legs, take the hands down on either side of the hips. A little bit of lateral reacquaintance from yesterday. Keep the left hand to the floor. Inhale the right arm up over the head or over the ear. Slide the left hand away. Exhale, reach up and over. Inhale, raise up, raise the left arm, switch sides. Right hand can slide away, left arm up and over. Just 1 more each. Inhale, raise right arm. Exhale, reach over to the left. Inhale, lift up, lift left arm. Exhale, reach over to the right. Inhale, both hands high overhead. Exhale, arms all the way wide, interlace hands behind the back, open the chest, open the shoulders, staying sitting tall here. Still breathing. And release the grip through the hands. Please come forwards onto hands and knees. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Pedaling through the feet, moving through the backs of the legs to wake up. And on your inhale, extend the right leg back to three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot forwards between the hands, crescent lunge, making sure feet are in their own lanes. We'll stand up. Take the elbows wide. Exhale, open the chest. Lean back into left hip, goalpost back bend. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, release, hands down around right foot. Inhale, right leg back to three-legged dog. Down dog, release. Left leg, inhale back to three legs. Exhale, step forwards, crescent lunge, feet in their own lanes, finding our balance before we lift. Inhale to raise. Elbows wide, exhale, open the chest. Inhale, lift the arms back up. Exhale, fold, hands down around left foot. Left leg, inhale back to three-legged dog. Down dog, release. Inhale to a plank or a kneeling plank. Stay for 3 breaths here. And exhale, lower all the way to the floor, coming into a Sphinx pose. Taking your weight of the upper body into the forearms, the elbows, the hands, pulling the shoulder blades back toward the spine, opening the front of the chest, front of the collarbones, keeping the neck neutral, chin slightly back toward the throat. And exhale, release. Hands around rib cage. Move back to down dog. Walk the feet forwards. Come into a forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale to a half lift. Shoulders into the back, remembering our extensions practice. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, hands overhead. Hands to heart center. Inhale, raise the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step your left leg back to crescent lunge once again. Inhale to raise the arms up overhead. This time twisting. Take left arm forward, right arm behind. Stay for a breath. Heart forwards. Inhale, lift the arms back up. Fold, hands down around the right foot. Fingertips move forwards, come up to a half lift at the top of the mat. Step left foot forwards and forward fold. Raise all the way up, hands overhead. Hands to heart center. Inhale, raise arms up overhead. Exhale, fold. Half lift. Fold, plant the hands, step right leg back, crescent lunge. Inhale to stand up, adding our twist. Right arm forward, left arm behind. Exhale to breathe. Next, inhale, raise the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold, hands down around left foot. Fingertips forward, step up to a half lift at the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise all the way up, hands overhead. Goalpost back bend, elbows wide. Exhale, open the chest. Inhale to raise up. Forward fold. Half lift. Fold, plant the hands, step back to a plank or a kneeling plank. Exhale, lower. If you'd like, take your preferred vinyasa coming into your back bend, low cobra or upward dog. Exhale, back to down dog. On your inhale, shift back to plank or kneeling plank. Lower all the way down, landing. We'll come into your preferred back bend, perhaps the one that you just did through our vinyasa 3 times. So if you'd like, we'd like to do this for strength in the back, not strength in the arm. So maybe just coming up to low cobra 3 times with the strength of the back. If you want to come up a little higher, please, you're welcome to do so. But do make sure the most of the lift is coming from the back and not pressing into the floor. 3 times. Inhale, come to your first back bend. Exhale, release forehead or cheek to the floor. Inhale, strengthen up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Releasing all the way, coming into shoulder roll. Take the right arm out to the side, straight out, or at our goalpost variation. Keeping the right arm behind you. Start to roll onto right hip, onto right side. Right leg can stay outstretched to the back of the mat. Perhaps left foot plants behind right knee. Opening onto right side, left arm could reach back or stay to the ground in front of you. Rolling back onto the chest, switching sides, taking the left arm out, straight out or goal post. Roll on to your left side, right limbs could reach back or stay to the ground to help twist open. And release back onto the chest. Hands around rib cage. Move back to down dog. On your inhale, extend the left leg back to three-legged dog. Exhale, step forwards to warrior one. Right heel grounds. Inhale, raise the arms up overhead. Like our seat in the beginning. And if you need to, find a strap, find a towel, something to hold on to. We'll take the arms wide, interlacing hands behind the back or grabbing our strap or towel. Open the chest and the shoulders and fold to humble warrior, breathing here. As you exhale, release the hands down around the left foot and step straight back to down dog. Other side, inhale, right leg back to three-legged dog. Exhale, step forwards, warrior one. If you'd like, grab our strap on the way up, raising high. Exhale, arms all the way wide, interlace behind the back or grab our prop. Open the chest and shoulders and fold forwards. Releasing, hands back down around the right foot. Step the right foot back to down dog. Bringing the knees down onto the floor. Coming into a brief and a gentle expression of camel. Standing onto the knees, and if you need to, we can kneel onto a folded up blanket or towel, providing additional cushion. Taking the hands around the rib cage, around where you'd wear a heart rate monitor. As you inhale, lift the shoulders up to the ears, and as you exhale, pull the navel in, yet lift the chest, curving into our gentle camel pose. Inhale, shoulders come up to the jaw toward the ears. Exhale, navel strong to support the low back, curving the chest open. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, curve back, navel strong. Inhale, release, raise up. Exhale, gentle opening through chest and shoulders. Relax back to neutral. And we'll come into child's pose. And feeling where the forehead lands, regrounding your energy from our back bends. Back bends are very awakening, sometimes too awakening, so if you need a little more time here, feel free to stay. When you're ready, please return onto your back as we did in the beginning, hugging the knees into the chest. And keeping the left knee to the chest. Inhale, extend right leg long like we did in the beginning. Exhale, back into the chest. Keep the right knee in. Inhale, extend the left leg out. Exhale, back in. Right leg, inhale out to stay out. Keeping the leg out straight. It does not have to land, or planting right foot so it does land. Left footprint up to the ceiling, holding onto the back of the left leg. Circling through left ankle. Circling into the opposite direction. And relax the ankle, hug left knee and right knee back into the chest. Keeping the right knee in, inhale, extend left leg out, letting it stay long or planting the left foot. Right footprint up toward the ceiling, circling through right ankle. And circle into the opposite direction. Bend right knee and left knee back into the chest, staying here, resting, breathing down into the navel, into the low back where we find curving at the moment. Feeling perhaps the compression of the tops of the legs into the navel or the chest. And release for your brief Shavasana, legs long, or we can start as we did in the beginning with knees knocking in, feeling the body land, starting to notice any differences in your energy at the beginning versus the end of practice, and depending on what type of practice we've done, extensions, laterals, back bends, all very awakening. Exhales into the floor. Inhale, subtle, natural expansion. Return to your intention. Bring the knees back into the chest. Make your way into a tall seat, rolling to one side first, or rocking up. Resting your hands onto the legs, breathing back up and down the length of the spine. Sitting tall, yet shoulders relaxed, jaw soft. Taking your intention with you, coming back to any part of these practices, physical or otherwise, whenever you'd like. Palms together at heart center, bowing your head to your chest, acknowledging your breath, your peace, and all that you are. Namaste.